But for me, if you have a look at Rafael Leão, there's pros and cons to him. Would he be a perfect signing in terms of an attacking player for Chelsea Football Club? I would have to say yes. Watch Barcelona play. Watch the clips this season if you haven't been watching La Liga. Look at Fermín López. We talk about the agent of chaos. He is the agent of chaos. He is the player that Enzo Fernández should be.
We've already said about the Premier League being the toughest league in the world, the best league to watch in the world. There's no easy weekends. There's no weekends off. Can Lopez handle that physicality?
If Chelsea close this guy, he's going to be ending Enzo Fernández's time. Woo! Woo! Chelsea are seriously considering purchasing Rafael Leão from Milan for 75 million euros. A few years ago, this gentleman was dubbed the new Eden Hazard. I don't think that's happened yet because Eden Hazard is one of the greatest players that I've ever seen play. But Chelsea are really considering purchasing this Milan superstar. Is contracted at the San Siro up until 2028, which means Chelsea are going to have to pay a premium to prize him away, especially in this January transfer window. Liam Rosenior, probably dubbed one of the greatest managerial appointments at Chelsea Football Club, is reportedly a huge admirer of Leao's versatility. He used to be primarily plays as a left winger, but this season has been moved to a centre forward. So as we know, Rosenior likes his versatile players. He's played, 14 games? He's got 7 goals and 1 assist in 14 appearances as a clutch player for notoriously scoring late goals. He ranks highly in progressive carries and high touches in the opposition box. He's being courted by Arsenal, your girls, and Liverpool Football Club. But Chelsea are seriously considering making a January transfer for this superstar. What are your thoughts, Geezer, on the new Eden Hazard? What you gonna say?
Eden Hazard. I'm gonna sidestep that one. You know, Leão is actually someone I wanted as well. You know, when we were linked and back when he was playing on the left, because I know he's moved up top now, isn't he, from them? But really, I still see him as someone that can play on the left and do a job. When we were linked, Rodrigo, all those names, Leão was actually one that I wanted. I rate this guy. I think he is top draw when you watch him play. Now, granted, he's playing in a much slower league, and would he acclimatise is a big kind of question mark. But I think he brings quality. My question, though, is Chelsea, yes, you need goals. How many goals you scored this season? I mean, the league, you're sort of 35, something around that. Yeah, a few less than us and even a few less than City. But you've scored more goals than Aston Villa. But you've also conceded a lot of goals. I got to say, are we looking at the wrong place here? Okay, Leão as a player, is he a good player? Yes, I think he's a good player. Would he do a job for you? Premier League, new league, maybe, maybe not. If he can deliver a goal every 2 games, you take that because you haven't got a marksman that delivers a goal every 2 games. But can he translate a goal every 2 games from Serie A to the Premier League? I don't know. I think that's tough. João Pedro, though, is probably like what? 1 in how many? 7 chances he gets? Maybe 8 chances, 9 chances. But I don't know how many he's scoring per game. His ratio. You're missing someone up top. I'm being inclined, though, and Rosenior, I get it. He wants to play attacking football. I'd be inclined really to look at your back line first. But anyway, you're looking at Leão. I mean, that's what I would do if I was a Chelsea fan. I'd be like, right, we're linked to another attacking left winger / centre forward. You've bought plenty. You've got plenty up top if they click. Are we looking at the wrong end of the pitch?
Every week you and I keep saying the same thing. Chelsea needs someone up top and someone at the back. Hopefully in the summer that's going to happen because we haven't heard too much rumours about Chelsea signing anyone for the bag, especially let alone an experienced player. But for me, if you have a look at Rafael Leão, there's pros and cons to him. Would it be an upgrade on Jamie Gittins? Yes. Would it be an upgrade on Garnacho? Yes. Would he be a perfect signing in terms of an attacking player for Chelsea Football Club? I would have to say yes, because we just said it. This season, he's played majority of his time up top. Chelsea needs someone up top. Plus, we need an additional player on the left, and he can fit both roles. So I think he's an ideal signing. Yeah, go on.
Who's your guy, man? Who's your guy on? Who's Neto? But you've played Neto in a false nine before, haven't you? You've played him a few times as false nine, and he plays out on the left.
Yeah.
You've got versatility, is my point. And look, this kid's he's been a centre forward for 5 minutes. And I think Chelsea, if you're going to spend 80 mil, he's going to be your centre. If you're bringing him in to be a centre forward, Mark, because you need goals, that means like you're going to have to. This is not a stopgap signing. It wouldn't be a stopgap till the summer. This is a marquee signing. If you're going to spend 75, 80, 90 mil on a geezer to come in and plug a gap or do a versatile job, but also mainly, Mark, score goals, because let's be honest, you've got Garnacho, you've got options out on the left, you've got Pedro Neto and whoever else. Are you looking at the wrong place here? I just don't get it.
I mean, look, I disagree. Firstly, it's not 5 minutes. He's played 14 appearances, so he's accumulated around 900 minutes. Not 5 minutes. Yeah. Don't take the piss.
You get my point.
I do get your point.
He's not been a centre forward for a long time. I
understand. For me, though, he would be a massive upgrade on the players that I've said. He's better than Gittins. He's better than Garnacho. He's better than Liam Delap. He's better than Joao Pedro. The main question is, can he translate that form, as you initially mentioned, into the Premier League? Because that is a big jump. Right? Not everyone can adapt to the Premier League. That still needs to be seen. 75 million euros. It sounds like a lot of money. I don't know if the board, Chelsea would think that's a lot of money. It's still a lot of money, but don't forget, they spent 100 million on Garnacho and Gittins, so this should look like peanuts to them. My other concern would be two things. When you see him play in big games, he looks good. But he has a reputation of being really inconsistent and going invisible in a lot of the games. And that's in Serie A. The second main concern is his injury record. I think he's already missed like 6 games this season because of a calf injury and an adductor pain in his hips. I think that was last month. He had a few games out. And that's just not this season. He's had a lot of history with being injury plagued. That would be a major concern, because if you're getting injured in Serie A, you're most probably going to get injured and slapped about in the Premier League. However, with everything that I've just said, 75 million for Leão, I think they'll find a way to fit him into the wage structure. For me, he's much better than a lot of Chelsea attackers, and for me, I would take the punt on getting him. If he wants to come to Chelsea and Milan are willing to negotiate a transfer because they need to balance their books, why not go for it? We need someone experienced, someone who has, not just Serie A experience, Euro experience, World Cup experience, international experience. For me, a massive upgrade on the Chelsea squad. I do understand we do need a defender as well, but we did say we need someone up top, and he can play that. He's been playing that this season. 5 minutes or 900 minutes, it doesn't matter. It does matter, but he has been playing it. He does have experience, and he can do it. Guys, let us know in the comments down below. What do you think? Rafael Leão, as you can tell, I'm super excited. I hope it's not, just some gossip, but there are a few reports of him being linked to Chelsea. I'm hoping that Chelsea can close it. Let us know in the comments down below. Would you like to see him at our football club? Moving on, the next big transfer, and this one is picking up some steam as well. Fermín López from Barcelona. We tapped him up, and we were seriously interested in the summer. We definitely inquired about him. He is considered a real box-to-box midfielder. For me, he would be... I know a lot of Chelsea fans and a lot of people that are watching this are going to tell me that I'm insane or whatever, but watch Barcelona play. Watch the clips this season if you haven't been watching La Liga. Look at Fermín López. We talk about the agent of chaos. He is the agent of chaos. He is the player that Enzo Fernández should be, if you're asking me. I think in his first Champions League, in his first season, I don't know if it's his first Champions League, but definitely his first season, he scored that memorable trick in the Champions League against Olympiacos. He has a reputation of being the El Clasico specialist. He was top scorer in Spain at I think it was the 2024 Olympics, and he's accumulated 6 goals. He's highly rated worldwide, not just in Barcelona, but Barcelona, as we all know, are in financial distress, and they want to go in accordance with La Liga's 1-to-1 spending rule, and selling him for 75 million euros would definitely balance the books. Fermín López, I would rather have him than Rafael Leão. That's how much I rate this kid. Same concerns. Young kid, Barcelona coming into the Premier League. Can he do it in the strongest league? Will he get trampled over? In my opinion, from what I've seen, I think he can definitely handle it. And for me, he would displace Enzo Fernández in an instant. Thoughts, my man?
Well, you've got, whichever way you slice it, you've invested 100+ mil into an asset called Enzo Fernández, who, despite how me and you feel about him, and like I said, I ain't got a dog in the fight, he's still delivering from a GA perspective.
He is.
Whether you like it or not.
He is. It's hard, yeah.
He seems to have a knack. Enzo Fernández seems to have a knack of being able to impact a game without actually playing well or actually impacting the game, if that makes sense. But he does it from a numbers perspective. He's like a GA merchant. I'd like to see what, even sometimes he's getting the assist before the assist, and it's odd because actually he's not a top player. Lopez is a top player in my book already, and he would be fantastic. You got a new coach coming in. You got Liam Rosenior coming in. He likes to play an attacking, fluid style of football. He hasn't got a huge amount of pedigree. You've got players out on the left. Do you need Rafael Leão, or do you need a coach that's going to get the better out of some of the players that you've already got? Jamie Gittins, I think, isn't going to cut it, but you've got Garnacho, who's talented. You've got Pedro Neto. You've got a ton of players, and then you've also got a ton of players in the midfield. Do you need to go and get Lopez? Because I don't know how much he's going to cost you.
It's true.
And I know
75 million.
You sell on players for a profit. But if he's going to cost 75 million, you're then going to have to sell on Enzo Fernández. So I think you can sell on. Because look at your midfield then, yeah? If Lavia's fit, you've got Lavia, Caicedo, Santos, and then you've got Enzo Fernández. And we talked about Lopez being a box-to-box. Do you know what I think? Actually, I know he's meant to be a number 6, but who can actually be a box-to-box and play in between the lines is actually Lavia. I think he's one of your most talented midfielders. Lopez, does he come in and complement those guys? Yeah, I think he does add a bit to you, but he's at Barca. And we've already said about the Premier League being the toughest league in the world, the best league to watch in the world. There's no easy weekends. There's no weekends off. Can Lopez handle that physicality? Because you know one thing about Enzo Fernández, he can handle it. He can handle it. He proves it. He's there week in, week out, and he's even up at the Etihad, scoring last minute equalisers.
Yeah.
He's quite robust, Mark, and that's the other thing that I think if I was a Chelsea fan, you'd want to take into account. So, yeah, he's available, and that's the best thing. What's the best thing a player can be? Available, right? So,
yeah, look,
I don't know, but I would agree with you. I'd probably prioritise Lopez over Leão. Over the two, but I'm not feeling strongly about either. But maybe that's because I'm a gooner. I don't know.
Look, it's hard to disagree. You know what? You love to talk about this eye test, right? And when I look at Enzo Fernández, I see someone who can't tackle properly, that's so slow on the ball and slow moving it. But you said it like, it's hard to disagree when people say to me, oh, you know what? Look, his number. For someone who doesn't do much in the frigging game, he's scoring and assisting in pretty much every game. I mean, people will say, what else do you want from him? I just want to see more impact during the game. Right? For me, going back to Fermín López, I would start him over Enzo Fernández after everything. But it just contradicts what both you and I said. We need someone up top and we need someone at the back. And even though I just said I'd rather have Fermín López over Rafael Leão, we actually need Rafael Leão probably a lot more than Fermín López. But I just want Fermín López. I think he's an unnecessary luxury player because Enzo Fernández can do it no matter how much he frustrates me as a Chelsea player. But guys, interesting. I mean, these are not just rumors. These rumors are picking up a lot of traction. Okay, let us know in the comments down below. Who would you rather have? Rafael Leão, who can play in the left better than all our lefts, can play up top better than all of our up tops, but can he adapt to the Premier League? Can he adapt to Chelsea? Or do you want to see Fermín López, who I think if Chelsea close this guy, he's going to be ending Enzo Fernández. Enzo Fernández.
By the way, before you wrap it up, Enzo Fernández, I did have a look. He's got 14 GA this season so far. It's not shabby for a team that's, languishing a little bit and struggling. It's not shabby.
No, it's a tough one. I just don't like looking at him, and his face just annoys me, I guess. But it is what it is. Guys, let us know in the comments down below. Who do you want to see? Make sure you find some subscribes and that's the video, and click this video right here for our next piece of content. Thanks for watching.